All right. And we're live. Let me move my mic back over. Give me a second because I'm opening up a couple things. I'll put on some music as well. I just gotta set up everything. I haven't done this in a while. There we go. Give me a second. Still gotta set up a couple things. Trying to find one that's got Brothership on it, because Brothership we're gonna rank last after we play the game. You know what, this works. Oh, do I not have ad blocker on? Like, I have a lot of ads. That I really shouldn't. Oh, let me download that real quick. How the fuck do these guys still show up? There you go. Trying to block all the ads before I put this thing up. Oh, Richie's made this tier list. I think. Well, it says. Alright. I have a feeling I'm not going to be able to block all of these. I'm really trying. Shoot, I accidentally misclicked. Give me a second here, because This still says buckshot roulette. He fixed that. Let's just do Bowser's Inside Story because it's the best. Let me add... There we go. Let me crop this. Actually, that might not be a good idea. Hold on. Gotta put that on the side there. Alright, everything's somewhat visible. Nah, we'll leave that the same. Okay. Well, let's get into it. So, first, obviously, you can see it's got more than just the mainline RPGs, which I think is fine. So I guess we'll rate all of them together. So I guess we'll start off with the earliest ones because it seems to go in order. Now, I'm gonna move the remakes right next to each other. So anything that's a remake of each other... Actually, I'm just gonna put them in series order. Oh, this blemish on the entire series right there. Okay, Origami King. Which... all the way up here. Alright, so, starting off... Shit, there's one more thing I need to do. Okay. Alright, there we go. So now I can look at chat. So starting off with Super Mario RPG, this one's pretty obvious. This is like, well, I don't know. It is the earliest in the series, so it's got that. And I don't want to anger the old fans. Hold on. I'm trying to think through the entire experience as a whole. And like, so when I played the remake, I'm gonna be honest, it took me a bit before I actually like started to play the game. I had the game for over a year. I started it, and then I didn't touch it at all. I was still back in the sewer area. I think T-Rose sewers, if I remember correctly. Give me a second, still eating breakfast. So, my experience with this was kind of middle of the road. Now, of course, I'm gonna put this at the bottom of the A because I love the animation. The game also has a lot of charm. The original game I'm gonna put at B, but it's gonna be like really high on B. And then the remake for it's gonna be A, but it's probably gonna be the bottom of A. Just because, yeah, it's an RPG. Now, granted, pressing the A button over and over gets tiring. And so... Damn, that's new. No one did that. But, there was a lot that was done there. And I really like... You know, it's that early RPG. This is the before anything has been set in stone, before they had the time to, like, condense and modernize any of their enemies. Like, the variety in the game is so astounding. And I like the idea that there's, like, magic in that, like, you know, you can control a little bit. It's a bit of a shame whenever you get the bosses and it's like, well, you actually can't do that to the bosses, so there's no point in having, like, the mute balloon attack from Peach. That and Peach is just broken all around. So is Gina. But overall, the experience wasn't something that really called to me, just because... Well, considering this turns into Paper Mario, I more enjoyed Paper Mario 64 than I enjoyed Super Mario RPG. So, you know, like, it's the first game of this series. You can't hark on it too bad, but that doesn't mean it's going to be the best. Now, Paper Mario is definitely A tier. Because it's a simple plot, but you've got a lot of interesting characters. It takes what was good about RPG and kind of condenses it. Well, hold on. Can I actually justify it being better? That's the question. It's really hard. I think I can, just because, you know, you got a bunch of different strategies you can work with. I will say, it was definitely difficult for me my first time around. Probably because I was doing a bunch of shit wrong. Yeah, I'm comfortable with A tier. Now, Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door will forever be in S tier. I'm gonna put the remake up there as well, but I'm gonna put the remake behind the original, and here's why. There's a lot more force tutorial. Some of the UI is really slow in the newer one. Like, oh my god, they're so much slow. Actually, just because of the extra content, I'll let it be above, but it's very close. Because... God, I love TTYD. I will never stop loving TTYD. I love the characters. Cubes will always be my favorite. I love the battle mechanics. It's a lot of fun. And I just love how vast it is. There's so much you can do in TTYD. There's so many different challenges. Which is very hard to do in the later ones. Because the later ones not only are so linear, but they're also very one track on their mechanics. there's not a variety of different effects really to work off of. So, you know, there's that. But yeah, no, definitely gonna be in my S tier. Now, Super Paper Mario, I'm gonna put it. It's either B or A, because it's got a story to it, and one, the music slaps. But yeah. Like, I haven't finished the adventure yet, but it's pretty much what TTYD was, but different, in a different format. So yeah, I think it goes A.